everyone, it's Molly. Welcome to class 4 in our Yoga for Gratitude series. I'm really glad you're here. I hope you've loved this series. We're going to do an hour-long class today, give or take. So it'll be our heart-opening vinyasa. Our peak pose will be wheel today. And then we'll move to a little bit of breath work and meditation at the end. So I hope you love it. If you need any props, go ahead and grab those now, and I'll meet you on the mat whenever you're ready. So today we're going to begin in a fish pose. If you want, you can take the active variation by propping your elbows underneath your body. But I'm going to use the passive version, and I recommend the same. So if you have blocks or blankets, you can use those. We're going to place one of them lengthwise on the lowest setting or the middle setting along our thoracic spine, so between our shoulder blades. And then we're going to place the other one for sure on its lowest setting horizontally as a little pillow. And then lay your body back onto your props, resting the back of the head. And then either extend your legs long or feet wide to the mat with knees meeting in center. Whatever is comfortable for you. Get out any wiggles that you need to do. And then arms just rest by side. Eyes closed down. And breathe. Maybe noticing your breath for the first time today. Feeling into your body for the first time today. Slowing down enough to tune in to how your heart is feeling for the first time today. Let yourself go soft across your collarbones, weighing the outer tips of the shoulders down. And release any control you're keeping in your facial muscles. And then soften through the low back space. It's going to be a really intense opening to start out with. So I don't want you to do anything other than just be here and breathe. And let your body melt over your props. Maybe recalling any of our past lessons or explorations we've talked about being present, about finding abundance, and how this love and gratitude can embody us and we can embody it. Take 3 more breaths. Breath to fill the chest space. See how much your heart can puff up towards the sky. And then big exhale out of the mouth. Press through your elbows and with as little effort as possible, remove your blocks or whatever props you used. You don't need them until maybe the end of the class. Probably return to this shape. So just lay your spine down to the mat. Bring your arms overhead and then feet wide to the edges of the mat, knees knock in the center. From here, just let the knees drop over to the right. Back through center and then drop over to the left. Center, drop to the right. Center, and then drop to the left. Bring them to the center, let your knees kiss in the middle and just stay here. Already noticing the increase in sensation as you stretch your arms overhead. Good. Exhale, drop them over to the right once more, and we'll hold for a few breaths. Don't think too hard or engage too much with this pose, just feel good. Knees move through the middle and then release them softly over to the left. Stay for 5 breaths. Stay on your left side, roll all the way over, and find a tabletop pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, stack your hips over your knees. And then we're going to move through some nice undulations here. So first, I want you to keep your pelvis pretty still. And you're going to create some rib circles. So we're going to go in one direction. I want you to move mostly from the upper spine. So again, try to keep your hips stacked over your knees. Just let the heart space, your sternum, sink to the mat, and then move over to the right, up towards the sky, and then over to the left. Close your eyes if you need to really focus in on this subtle movement. So pressing through the palms as your heart reaches up to the sky, back door of the heart spreads, and then as you go to the side, really sink into that rib space. Maybe you feel or hear a click or pop. Nice and slow. Good, we'll switch directions. So from this really like cobra hood position, I want you to release your heart over to the right, stretching in between each rib space on the right side, and then sink it to the mat. Keep the core slightly engaged. Bring the heart over to the left, and then press through the palms as you create that cobra hood. A couple more times in this direction. Might be a small range of motion, that's totally fine. Again, moving from above the belly button. Finish up where you are. And then release into a cow pose. And then we're going to do the same thing, but focusing on our pelvic movement. So this time, keep your arms pretty steady. Keep the upper half, so above the belly button, pretty steady. And we're just going to move in those little circles through our pelvis. So start by tucking your tail between your legs. And then circle that tail over to the right. Untuck it, bring it up towards the ceiling as your inner thighs spill back. Then bring the tailbone over to the left. So if it's tracing a line along your left inner thigh, and then curl it into center, crunch through the core. Upper body's relatively still. We'll do 2 more in this direction. This one might feel a little more natural. Kind of easier to find that anterior and posterior pelvic tilt. One more time. Good, and from this tuck position, we'll move over to the left. Tailbone, untuck the hips, find that arch in the low back space, and then hips over to the right, and tuck and round. 2 more little circles. Finish up where you are. We release into a little cow pose, child's pose, give the wrists a break. And then we're going to find some circles where we move both. So both our shoulder girdle and our upper body, and then also our lower body and our pelvis. So probably what you'll do is move them in the opposite direction, but just close your eyes and create some nice rolls through your body, whatever feels natural. So don't restrict anything. Your ribs will probably move in one direction with your shoulders and your hips poking in the opposite, if that helps you. Do about 5 in one direction. Good, and then switch. Good, finish up where you are. Then extend your arms long in front of you, find puppy pose. Tent up onto your fingertips this time. And we'll create tiny little spinal undulations here. So if you want, you can watch the video. You're going to start by curling your tailbone underneath you, rounding through the low back, the mid back, the upper back. You'll probably get stuck here. So that's when I want you to untuck your hips, melt your heart and shoulders down to the mat, and then send your inner thighs back. So start by tucking tail between the legs, round to the low back, the mid back. When you get to the upper back, untuck your tail, melt your heart and shoulders to the mat. Tiny little puppy undulations. Two more. Good. Whenever you're ready, shift your weight forward. Stay on those fingertips and then lower your body to the mat. Zip your inner thighs together. Slight tuck of the tailbone. And then push the tops of your feet into the mat so your kneecaps lift. Hands are by your side. Inhale, lift up into baby cobra. So very little weight should be through your fingertips. You're engaging all along your back body. Heart magnetizes forwards. Exhale, release. Moving with the breath. Inhale, mini cobra. Option to lift the hands from the mat. Exhale, release. Press the tops of the feet, engage the quads. Spiral inner thighs to sky. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale, plant your palms, shift your hips, tabletop. So we should feel really loosey-goosey through our spine, activated through our back body. And let's start to move a little bit more. Inhale, stretch your right hand forward, your left foot back, balancing table. Good, exhale, left knee, right elbow meet in the center. Press the ground away with your left hand. Inhale, stretch it long again. Exhale, curl to center. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, open up through the back space of the heart. Inhale, extend once more. Exhale, bend left knee, hold onto that foot with the right hand. Inhale, kick into the hand, open up to tiger pose. Good, exhale, release right hand, plant the left foot on the outside of the right hand. Inhale, swivel right foot back behind you. Open up into a modified side angle. So left hand can be on your fingertips, you can be elbow onto knee, or your hand can be planted down. Take a breath in. Good. Take a breath out. Both hands plant on the inside of the left foot, right toes tuck underneath you. Inhale, easy twist, left fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, wrap that left hand behind your back as you straighten into the left leg, modified pyramid. Circle the left hand forward, up, inhale to easy twist. Exhale, bring that left hand back behind your sacrum as you straighten into the left leg. Modified pyramid, back heel is lifted. Once more. Inhale, easy twist, left hand high. Exhale, modified pyramid. Fold low. Good. Inhale, easy twist one more time. This time, exhale, rise to archer's lunge. Right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Square your hips. Hug your inner thighs together. Inhale. And then exhale, reverse your lunge. Left hand down the right leg, right arm overhead. Take a breath in to puff up the chest. Good. Take a breath out, both hands cartwheel down and plant on the inside of your left foot. Right knee lowers. Inhale, left leg extends along behind you, right hand forward. Exhale, curl it in. Hang on to that foot. Inhale into your tiger pose one more time. Good. Exhale, release everything, tabletop. And then sit your hips back to your heels. Take some nice spinal rolls forward through your cat. And then exhale, send your hips back towards your heels, think cow. Good. Inhale, ripple the spine forward, rounding, separating the shoulder blades. And then exhale, inner thighs spiral back. Your hips win, but your heart wants to reach forward. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. This time inhale all the way forward through your cat pose, tend up onto the fingertips. And then exhale, thighs lower to the mat. Belly lowers, chest lowers, toes untuck. Inhale, high cobra pose. Stay tented onto your fingertips. Exhale, release. 2 more times with your breath. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, lead from the back of the heart as you unfurl your spine. And then push through your fingers, tabletop pose. Moving through the other side, inhale, right heel back, left hand forward. Exhale, touch left elbow to right knee in the center. Curl in. Inhale, extend long. Square the hips. Exhale, hug your front body up into your back body. Press the ground away with your right hand. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, curl in. Good. Inhale, extend one more time. Exhale, bend right knee. Hold onto the inside of the right foot with the left hand. Press the ground away. Inhale, kick the foot into the hand. Open up across the front of the left collarbones. Tiger pose. Exhale, 2 hands plant. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Swivel the left leg underneath you. Inhale into your modified side angle. Propped up on fingertips, onto your palm, or onto your elbow. Exhale, stay. Take one more breath in. Exhale, 2 hands plant on the inside of the right foot. Left knee lifts off the mat. Inhale, easy twist. Right fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, straighten into modified pyramid. Back heel remains lifted. Right hand to the back of the sacrum. Let that right arm circle forward and up. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, modified pyramid. Fold. Good. Once more. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, modified pyramid. Straighten over the front leg. Inhale into your easy twist. This time, hug your inner thighs together, engage through your right obliques. Lift up into archer's lunge. Left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. Inhale. Exhale, reverse your lunge. Left hand high, right hand down the left leg. Take a breath in, puff up the chest. Take a breath out, cartwheel both hands down on the inside of the right foot. Lower left knee down. Inhale, balancing table, right leg high, left hand forward. Exhale, bend into the knee, reach back with the hand. Inhale, press up into your tiger pose. And then exhale, release to tabletop. 3 spinal rolls forward into cat. Close your eyes, move intuitively. Exhale into cow, moving towards child's pose. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Good. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Sit your hips all the way to the heels, untuck the toes. Right hand on the outside of the right leg. Inhale, left arm overhead. Bicep framing the ear, keep the hips glued. Exhale, circle left hand forward. Plant it on the other side. Inhale, right arm over to the left this time. Breathe into the right lung. Exhale, release. Right hand on outside of right hip. Inhale, this time press the hips forward if you feel able. Modified camel with the side bend over to the right. Exhale, hips release down. Left hand leads over to the left. Inhale, extend the hips forward. Side bend with the right arm. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, tuck your toes. Find downward facing dog. Glide your hips high, bend as much as you need into your knees. Press into the L shape between your thumb and index fingers. Roll your biceps up to the sky. On an inhale, bend into your knees even more. Lift your heels. Exhale, see if you can melt your heels to the mat a little bit. Breathe in, lift and bend. Breathe out, sink and release. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, we'll find our same spinal rolls that we did cat to cow, but this time from down dog to plank pose. So on an inhale, lift your heels, let that momentum carry you to round through your low back, your mid back, your upper back until your shoulders are stacked, even in front of your hands here. And then exhale, bend your knees, let your hips glide the way, tucking your tailbone up towards the sky. Inhale, roll forward, moving through your cat spine to a high plank. Exhale, bend your knees as much as you need. Let the hips lead the way. Spiral your inner thighs back. Press through your palms, downward dog. 3 more. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, glide back. Close your eyes again if you want to feel into each and every sensation. Good. On an inhale, ripple forward to your high plank. This time, exhale, hover the hips off the mat, floating dog. If it feels okay in your low back, stay here. If it doesn't, try separating your feet and your arms wider. Inhale, press your heels back, lift your chin away from your chest, pull your heart through your shoulders. Exhale, tuck chin to chest, round through upper back. Press your palms and glide your hips high, downward facing dog. 2 more cycles with your breath. Inhale, ripple to high plank. Exhale, lower your hips, hovering off the mat. Inhale, floating dog, press the heels back, untuck your chin. Exhale, hug your front body up to your back body. Let that guide you back to downward facing dog. Once more with your own breath. Good. Close your eyes down if you're not already. And just feel if you need to do more tiny spinal rolls, or feel if you need stillness right now. 3 breaths. From your down dog, inhale, ripple forward to high plank. This time, exhale, sink your knees to the mat, sink your hips to your heels. Right fingertips outside the right hip, inhale, side stretch over. Exhale, let your left hand lead you over to the left. Keep your hips glued to your heels. Inhale, Right bicep frames the ear. Exhale, right fingertips over to the right hip. This time, inhale, extend the hips forward if that's comfortable for you. Camel variation. Exhale, release down. Left hand out to the side or on the left heel. Inhale. Right arm over to that side. Exhale, sit. Reach your fingertips forward. Inhale, ripple forward to cat. And exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Three-legged dog. Inhale, reach the right heel high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Feel free to spiral the chest open as well. Inhale, square the hips. Right pinky toe down to the mat. Exhale, tiger curl, right knee into chest. 2 more of those. Inhale, three-legged dog, right heel high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Option to look over the left shoulder for the right toes. Inhale, square the hips. Exhale, curl it in. One more time. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right heel magnetizes up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, stretch long, neutralize the hips. This time, exhale, tiger curl, hold. Stay for the inhale, press the ground away, separate through the shoulder blades. Exhale, release foot, right foot between the hands. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, push the air away, lift the back knee. Inhale, high lunge, cactus your arms back. Exhale, fold the body forward. Stay in your lunge, but have the hands meet in the center. 2 more like that. Inhale, open the arms, lift the chest up to the sky. Exhale, trunk is diagonal, hands meet in center. One more time, inhale. Exhale, as you round forward, step forward to this chair variation. As you inhale, find that anterior pelvic tilt. Think cow with your spine as you cactus your arms. Exhale, straighten your legs. Think cat as you tuck your pelvis underneath you. Hands meet in front of you. Once more like that. Inhale, cactus chair. Cow with the spine. Exhale, cat with your spine. Iron it out. Hands meet in front of you. Good. Release the arms down. Interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale, puff your chest up. Exhale, forward fold. Ride the breath all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. And stay. If you need to bend into your elbows, that's totally fine. Try to keep your palms grounded in towards each other. 2 more breaths. Good. On an inhale, stand up through your right leg. Bring your left knee into chest. Keep your fingers interlaced. Exhale, airplane with hands bound. Pressing that left heel long. Rolling left heel down towards the mat. Inhale, high lunge. Keep the arms bound. Puff your chest up to the sky. And then exhale, release into pyramid. This time, unravel your clasp. Good. Inhale. Easy twist. Open up to the right. Exhale. All 10 toes pivot to the right. Sink your left hip down towards the mat. Inhale. Press into the blade edges of your foot. Lift your left hip high. Right arm overhead. Exhale. Bend your right elbow. Cactus. Pull your heart skyward. Inhale. Right hand extends. Exhale, sit your hips back towards your heels. Cross your right knee over your left. Hand onto heart. Inhale, side plank. Right knee up to the sky. Right fingertips follow. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 hands, 2 feet to the mat. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Moving through the other side. Inhale, three-legged dog, left heel high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hips, spiral the chest. Inhale, square the hips, extend. Exhale, right knee to chest, tiger curl. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl everything in, hug front body to back body. Press the ground away. Last time, inhale, left heel magnetizes skywards. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Option to look over the right shoulder for those left toes. Inhale, neutralize your hips. Exhale, tiger curl, make it your strongest yet. Inhale, press the ground away. Exhale, land the foot between the legs. Lower right knee down. Inhale, open up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, push the ground away as you lift your back knee. Inhale, crescent lunge, cactus arms. Exhale, round the spine forward, hands meet in center. Undulate with your spine. Inhale, cactus, open your arms. Exhale, lean forward, round. One more time, inhale, open, expand. Exhale, round your arms forward, step into chair pose. This time, untuck your tail, inhale, cactus your arms. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, find that anterior tilt, or your posterior tilt, as you round your arms forwards. Inhale, cactus chair. Exhale, stand and round. Interlace your fingers behind your back, opposite thumb on top. Inhale, press your heart up to the sky, weigh your knuckles down. Exhale, forward fold, ride the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good, take 3 breaths here. Again, bend as much as you need into your elbows in order to keep those palms pressing in towards each other. For 2. Last inhale. Last releasing exhale. Press into your left foot, keep your arms as they are. Inhale, rise to stork pose, right knee to chest. And exhale, airplane with the legs, hinge forward, press the right heel back. Keep the hands bound, inhale. Stretch long through the crown of your head. Exhale, land the right toes behind you. Inhale, bound high lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose. Finally release the clasp of your hands. Good, bend into the left knee, inhale, easy twist. This time, exhale, all 10 toes, pivot over to the left, right hip sinks to the mat. Inhale, create that rainbow arch with your spine, lifting your right hip from the mat. Exhale, bend your left elbow, cactus that arm. Inhale, stretch the left fingertips long overhead. Good. Exhale, cross your left knee over your right. Bend your knees and sink your hips towards your heels. Inhale, open up into side plank. Left knee, left hand high to the sky. Exhale, 2 hands, 2 feet to the mat, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to high plank. Exhale, bend your knees, send your hips high. Inhale, wave it forward, round through the upper back. Exhale, hover your hips off the mat, floating dog. Inhale, scoop your heart forward through your shoulders as you press your heels back. And then exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Glide the hips high. Inhale, ripple forward to high plank. This time, lower your knees to the mat, sit your hips back towards your heels. Right hand by right hip, inhale, left arm overhead. Exhale, left hand carries you to the other side. Plant through the left fingertips, inhale, right bicep frames the ear. Exhale, fold. Good. Right hand to the right hip or right heel. Inhale into your camel variation with the side bend. Exhale, release. Inhale, open up the right side body. Exhale, release. Sit your hips to your heels, close your eyes down and place your hands on your thighs. Feeling into body, into your solid shape that carries you through. Good, then tune into your mind. Where are you right now? Is your mind here or is it wandering? Make the intention and purpose of tuning in for the rest of this class. And then place your hands over your heart. Feel the beat. How's it feeling? Let it slow slightly. Take one more breath here. Exhale out of your mouth, release. Hands relax. Open your eyes if they were closed. For this next part of class, I'm going to find it helpful to have one block or one prop. I'll place it at the top there. And when you're ready, plant your hands, tuck your toes, guide your hips high, downward facing dog. Move into the body again. We'll find 3 spinal rolls. Inhale, ripple forward to high plank. Exhale, bend your knees, glide your hips back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, release. Last one here. Make it juicy. Good, exhale, release. Feel it into both sides of your body, front and back, top and bottom, left and right. Good. Plant through both hands and your left foot. Inhale, right leg high, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, tiger curl, right knee into nose. This time hook right leg over left. And we'll actually swivel the toes to face the right. So hips are hovering off the mat. Inhale, open up into your side plank. This time bend your right knee. See if you can hold onto the foot behind your body. Dig the left big toe into the mat. Bend your knee if you need. And then kick your right hand in, your right foot into your hand to open across the right shoulder. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Land the right toes behind you. Hover your hips off the mat. Inhale, open up into wild thing. Good. Exhale, pull right knee into chest. Land it at the top of your mat. Inhale, reverse your high lunge, exalted warrior. Good. Exhale, airplane pose. Bring into the right foot. Left hand forward, right hand is back. This is where if you want a block, go ahead and put it under your left hand. You're going to bend into your left knee. Reach for the left foot behind you with the right hand. Good. As you're able, as you find the balance in your right foot, inhale, kick the foot into the hand to open all across the front of your body. Take an extra breath in here. Exhale, release. Pull left knee into nose, right fingertips to the ground for support. Moving into sugar cane pose. So now put the block underneath the right hand. And we're going to open up into half moon. So stack your left hip on top of your right. Reach your left fingertips high. Engage the left outer glute and flex the foot to stay active. Find length all along both side bodies. So grow long from right hip bone through right armpit. Breathe in. And breathe out. Curl your left heel into your glute. Capture that foot behind you with your left hand. Inhale, kick foot into hand, press hips forward. Sugar cane pose. Exhale, stay. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly release without slingshotting. Bend slightly into the right knee. Plant the left foot behind you. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, bring your right hand forward and down. Prostarita Tanasana. Wide-legged forward fold. Pivot the toes in and the heels out. Plant through the left hand. Inhale, reach the right hand high. And exhale, let that momentum carry you to the back of your mat, folding over the left leg, modified pyramid pose. Inhale, halfway lift, unravel the spine. Exhale, fold, feeling really open through the back line of the body. Inhale, ripple forward, sending your heart over your toes. Exhale, fold. One more time here, inhale. Exhale. Good, bend slightly into the left knee, frame the foot, inhale. Exhale, tiger curl, pull left knee into chest. Inhale, set up for fallen triangle, sending the left foot out to the side. Exhale, bend into the right knee, hips hover off the mat. Inhale, open up into your shape, fallen triangle. Exhale, stay. Inhale, pivot right shoulder up to the sky even more. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 hands, 2 feet to the mat. Good. If you have another block, put it at the opposite side or move the one you have. 3 spinal rolls. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, glide back. Close your eyes. Move body with breath. Good. Whenever you're ready, plant into the right foot. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left heel high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, curl into body. Wrap left leg all over right. All 10 toes pivot to the left. Sink your hips to your heels. Curl into this tiny ball. Inhale, press into your points of contact, tree pose, side plank. And then option to capture that left foot behind you. Finding the bind, dig your right toe into the mat, press the ground away, and then inhale, kick left foot into left hand, open up across the chest. Exhale, stay. One more breath in. Good. Exhale, left foot to the top of the mat. Good. Inhale, airplane pose, spring into the left leg, right hand forward, the left hand is back. And then exhale, release the right hand to your prop if you need it. Curl the right heel in towards the body. Grab hold of that ankle with the left hand. And then inhale, really kick your foot into your hand, open across the left shoulder. Engage the back body. Breathe in fully here. Breathe out, slowly release. Prop comes underneath your left hand. Inhale, half moon Ardha Chandrasana, stack the right hip on top of the left. Reach your right fingertips up to the sky. Engage all along your obliques to stay long through the side of the waist. Good. Exhale, curl right heel into glute. Hold on to that foot. Good. Inhale, sugar cane pose. Kick right foot into right hand to open across the front of your right hip flexors. Exhale, stay. Take one more breath in. Exhale, gently release, bend slightly into the left knee, plant the right foot. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, pivot your toes in, your heels out. Wide-legged forward fold. Right hand plants, inhale, twist open to the left. Exhale, walk the hands to frame the right foot. Modified pyramid or full pyramid if you want to ground that back heel. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your heart up over your toes. Exhale, release the body down. 2 more with your breath. Good, last one. Inhale, bend slightly into your right knee, frame that foot. Exhale, tiger curl, right knee into chest. Set up for fallen triangle, sending the right foot out to the left underneath the body. Reaching left fingertips high. And then exhale, bend into your left knee, hover your hips off the mat, left hand to heart. Feel the beat. Inhale, open up into fallen triangle. Reach your left arm overhead so the bicep frames the ear. Exhale, stay. Take one more breath in. Good, exhale. Downward facing dog, home base, 3 rolls whenever you're ready. Inhale, ripple forward to high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, glide it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down dog. Take your vacation down dog, so let your heart sink really low. Almost like a puppy pose variation. Let your breath start to slow. Good, inhale, ripple forward to high plank. This time, exhale, lower your knees to the mat. Sit your hips to your heels. And place your hands on your heart. Where are you right now? Can you stay present just for one more pose? Tune in. And then release onto one hip, swing your legs in front of you. Scoot your hips close towards your heels, and then lay your body down. We're gonna have 2 repetitions. So if you'd like, I'm gonna do 1 round of bridge and 1 round of wheel. But you do whatever you're comfortable with. If your body is really tired at this point, stay safe and take the bridge. But if you're feeling open and energized, then we've taken all the steps we need to take to get into our Urdhva Dhanurasana. So walk your heels in as close in towards your glutes as you can. Good. And then you're going to shimmy your shoulders underneath you. On an inhale, press through the soles of your feet. Reach your hip bones, let them grow up towards the sky. And then exhale, bring your fingers interlaced underneath your body. If you want, you can use an actual physical prop, but otherwise just pretend you have a block between your inner thighs. Really squeeze it together. And then push your toes energetically forward as if they're sliding underneath a rug. So keep our back body really engaged and our front body engaged. Take 2 more breaths. Fill up through the chest. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Exhale, slowly release your spine to the mat. Bring your feet wide, bring your knees into touch. Just be here. If you would like, take the same variation. Otherwise, I'm going to do wheel pose. So we'll start the same way. Hug your inner thighs in towards each other. Press your toes forward as if they're sliding underneath a mat. And then press through your feet. Extend your hips. Now, you can wiggle your shoulders underneath you again. If you're moving to wheel pose, you're going to place your hands palm down on the mat, fingertips towards your toes, elbows towards the sky. Exhale, re-solidify into your legs. Good. Inhale, roll onto the top of your head. Take any adjustments you need. And then exhale, push through palms and feet. Rise all the way up into wheel pose. Straighten your elbows. Bend your knees if you need. Otherwise, work on really shooting your heart through your elbows. Dropping your head to the mat, looking at your thumbs. Hug your inner thighs together. Stay for 3 breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly release where you came from. Lowering your body onto the mat. And don't move. Feel what you're feeling. Feel the openness. Just take one hand to heart, one hand to belly. See if anything was stirred up for you. This is where the good stuff is, so don't run away. Be grateful for wherever your body took you today. With ease, I want you to hug your knees into your chest. And then let them drop over to the left. Easy, easy spinal twist. Hand out to the right. Gaze can stay upwards or follow. 5 breaths. Back to center. Exhale, knees nicely drop over to the right. Left fingertips extend out long. You can inhale, return to center. Squeeze everything into a little ball. And then exhale, I'd like us to find our supported fish again if you're up for it. Just like how we started class. One block underneath your shoulder blades. You might find that you're more open and able to move to a higher setting. And then one block underneath your skull as a pillow. Do whatever you want with your legs. Actually going to take our pranayama here, making sure that we're able to keep that calm breath and expansion even in a different pose or position. So we'll do a samavriti, which means equal length inhales and exhales. Let's do them all through our nose. And we'll kind of move up the ladder. I want you to start inhaling for 1, exhale for 1, inhale for 2, exhale for 2, inhale for 3, exhale for 3, inhale for 4, exhale for 4, feeling that breath get deeper. Feeling your body get softer. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Inhale 6. Exhale 6. We're making it to 10. Inhale for 7. Exhale with ease for 7. Inhale for 8. Exhale for 8. Inhale for 9. How expansive and full can you get? Exhale with control for 9. Last breath together here, in for a full 10. Fill up all those spaces for 1, and then exhale for 10. Squeeze everything out. Take one more full inhale, don't count it. And then exhale out of your mouth. And stay here and marinate. Finding gratitude for the ability to return home here. Where mat really is our sacred space. It's so important to return here, to find rest and rejuvenation, to tune inwards, to turn the gaze inwards. The journey in the outer world is very long and exciting. It takes a lot of energy. And it is good, and it brings growth and community. We need to return here as well. To find gratitude for your practice. Find gratitude for your breath that always reminds you to return to the present. Place your hands somewhere along your body. Find gratitude for the ability to return home to body. Thank you. Place your hands in a prayer position, thumbs at third eye center. Find gratitude for the ability to tune inwards, to return home to your mind. Taking a step back, finding that perspective and that peace. And then take your thumbs to heart center. Find gratitude for the ability to return home to heart. Take one more inhale together. And then exhale to bow to our practice. Namaste. If you would like, you can release into Shavasana or any other stretches you'd like to take. Be gentle with yourself as you start to move into your body. Maybe don't even open your eyes yet. Just do one thing at a time. Starting to flip the gaze back outwards, back into your day, into your relationships, into your work. Feeling a little bit different now, a little bit better. Start to open your eyes and vow to carry this with you and share it with others. This idea of gratitude and abundance and love. So thank you for joining for this series. I really enjoyed it. I hope you loved it. I hope it helped you. So if it did, please share it with others. Would love to hear anything down below. And I thank you for joining. Please do subscribe so you see the next series, and I will see you then. Bye guys.